Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Suzanne, and this is it's April. Oh my gosh. It's April's manis I wore. Yeah, it's been like that, so sorry. And I'm not just laughing at my mess up, but I'm laughing because my cats are meowing and playing over there. So, I have not been wearing as many nail polishes. I've been wearing them like a day or two longer, and on top of it, I had to get a procedure done, so I didn't put any nail polish on for a day because I know they have to use the oxygen sensor on your finger, and I've had issues with that. When you go to a doctor's office, regardless if the nail polish is dark or light, they've had trouble getting my oxygen and heart rate. So there was a day I skipped there. So we're going to start with let me see. I used 12 polishes, actually 13. I did do a pedicure. I don't have the polish with me. It was Color Club's Blaze, if I remember. As I'm editing this, I will add a picture of the bottle. Obviously, I do not have feet pictures. I don't like feet pictures. I don't even like my own feet pictures. It's just a thing. Except for my cats. They got cute feet, so that's it. So the first one I wore April 1st, and this is from ILNP, and it is called Princeton. It's from spring 2014, and it's a mint green hollow. This was mint is pretty light, but I did like this. It's the only problem when you get so many polishes, not that I've stopped buying them, but when you have so many polishes, sometimes I get a little overwhelmed. And like I've had ILNP for years. I haven't bought them in a long time. I wonder if I could switch this brush out. On a not so happy note, the person that I always look to for brush advice has passed away. Tori from Bits of Polish. And I didn't know her, but I did mention her in a video, and she responded. She just seemed very, very sweet, and that kind of hit me hard, even though I didn't know her. And I am tearing up now, so I'm sorry. So rest in peace to Tori, and my condolences to her family. But this is a thin brush, so I have to see if I can switch it out, maybe with KB Shimmer, or just live with it, because I do have relatively narrow nail beds, so it's not as tough with the thin brush. Okay, moving on. Oh, I'm doing them out of order, what I normally do. That threw me off. I used this OPI on April 4th. It's their Nature Strong, which I don't even know if they're doing anymore. And the reason I say that is I'm actually like a mod. I am a mod on Lacquergram app, which is a fantastic app. So I put in the new OPI, regular line, IS, Infinite Shine, and the gel line, and I didn't see the Nature Strong line. Maybe I have to go back and look. Maybe I missed it. This is called Cactus What You Preach, and it is, I think it's so pretty. It's a turquoise blue cream. It's the way it's described, at least. So that's what's in the app, so we must have got it from one of the sites' description. I don't know. It's not Tiffany blue, I don't think. I think that's a little more green, but it's a beautiful blue. Very light blue. It's separated a little bit there. I've used this one. This was my third use, actually, which is unusual for me. And unfortunately, I didn't remember the other times, but that's another story. This stained really bad, though, and I do usually use a base coat. I didn't expect this one to stain. Usually the blues that stain are teals. So I don't know if I'm going to show you the picture because it's kind of gross, because my nails are stained naturally yellow from the polishes, regardless of the base coat. But this stained with the blue on top of the yellow. Yeah, it was gross. So to get it off, I used, what did I use? I used cuticle remover, and I used a nail brush, and then I used a sugar scrub. And it got most of it off. There's a little bit left, but it's very faint, so it's not a problem with with the next, with the other polishes, but yeah, it was not good. So I made a note in the app for next time to maybe use a white base coat or a white polish if I have one. And then the next one I used was on April 7th. This is Pretty Woman. This was in one of my projects that I do for makeup. If you don't watch those, also I'm not sure, everybody has their own thing. It's called Rootin' For You in a very small font. And I guess I don't have the year, but when the Pantone color was a cool brown. This is not the Mocha Mousse one that they have now because I've had this longer. It does look a little separated. It's actually a cream. For some reason, because it's separated, I thought it was a shimmer. This was very nice. The formula was great. So I'm actually going to do a comparison with my browns because I have a few OPIs that are this color, or I think they're this color. So I want to compare them because I don't need 3 or 4 bottles of brown. And to be honest with you, if I have an OPI that's similar, I'm keeping the Pretty Woman because this is a better formula. And this is the same company. This is the Forsyth Group, the same company that makes Color Club. Speaking of, the next one, April 9th, was this Color Club. This is a pretty one. This is the first time I wore it, I think. This is called Single and Ready to Mingle. And it's from the Love Me, Love Me Not collection, which I think I mentioned before when I was doing the Color Club swatching. I have December 2018, which seems to me it would be more of a Valentine's, just from the name. I don't know. It's described as a pink purple. This was very pretty. No staining, I don't remember. And there's Color Club's brush. This is, a little watery. This is one of the newer labels. I don't think it's the newest label. They keep switching. But I do like Color Club. They have some really nice polishes for the price. Although I was on the website looking up information for the app, and I was kind of surprised. Some of them are up to like $14, and this was issues with the tariffs and stuff like that. So I don't know. They've gone up in price. The next one is from Envy Lacquer. This was on April 13th. This is I'm Just Here for the Food. This was Polish Pickup January 2025. So this was a recent one. And the theme was Masquerade Ball. The inspo was Jacqueline and Ever After at the ball. I think that's a movie. I did not see it. It says a dark emerald with gold magnetic flakes. This did not magnetize like I thought it would. I liked it. I didn't love it. Let me get a magnet out of my basket here. Let's get, as I fight the basket, sorry. Okay. It's very subtle. Let me shake it up. Let's see if I get more. It's a little better there. It's pretty though, regardless if it's super magnetic or not. I do like it. This is my first Envy Lacquer too. I love their logo, but I've always loved the calligraphy and the old script. And I am now on to polish 8. No, I am on to polish 6. Well, okay. This was on April 16th. This is from Bee's Knees Lacquer. This is the Ohio polish, and this was a charity when I think they had that train derailment. And this was a gift from one of the other moderators, Becca. Thank you. And this was so stunning. This is, I don't have any like description, but you can see it's a multi-chrome. We got purple and blue, gold. I'm not a person that gets the subtleties of the colors, so there could be like a bronze or a copper or something in there, and I just won't get it, but I love this. This was gorgeous. I don't like these labels. I like the old labels that you can see through, but this was stunning. I am so happy to have this. I'm surprised she let that go. The next one was from Color Club. This was April 19th, and this is What's Your Sign? Oh, and you can see the difference. This is the older label. And this is from Halo Hues Fall 2015. It's a light pink linear hollow. Very light pink. It pretty much looks silver than pink. Their hollows are very nice though. But it was also more sheer than I thought. Usually with 2 coats on these linear hollows, I get full opacity. I did not, but I topped it, so I didn't really care, but kind of made me kind of iffy on that one. I topped it with this one. I edited out the pause of thinking. This is from Lurid Lacquer, The Brutal Beauty of Deep Winter. And this is a sheer polish. I don't know if anybody's seen the video, but I did do a video on swatching the 3 I got from Lurid. And it's a very sheer polish, as you can see, around the neck of the bottle. So I put it over the Color Club, and it gave it a unique look, because this one, I don't think it's a multi-chrome because it's purple and pink. No, there's a little gold. But, I mean, I love Lurid Lacquer. I love them so much I asked for gift cards for my birthdays. So the next one was April 24th, and this is a KB shimmer. And this is called Dive On In, and this was stunning. And this is from the Just Add Water collection of July 2022, and it is called a Sky Blue Crelly with Peach Pink to Lime Shimmer. This was just so pretty. I'm trying to remember if I didn't make a note if I put this over a white. I think I just went in straight with the regular base coat. And it did build up on 2 coats. It's not really sheer. I mean, that's just so pretty. Love this. I love KB Shimmer too. They have amazing polishes. Moving on, we're getting to the end. April 26th, this is the 9th polish. This is from Olive Ave Polish, and this is Lemon Blossom. This is from the Flora Spring 2020. I think this was I'm pretty sure this was the launch. She did a Kickstarter, which I did join, which is how I got the whole set. And this is one of the few yellows that I actually liked on. I did put a white base coat underneath it, and I got a little thick because I topped it too, but it's a very pretty yellow, and it's just described as a light pastel yellow, which you can obviously see. I have a couple newer ones. I don't know if you changed the brush, because this is the brush for the old one. She may have changed it. I think she did, because I still get her emails and stuff. So then I topped just a couple. I didn't top the entire manicure with this OPI Infinite Shine in Fun Shine, which is from the My Me era, May 2024, so last year. And it's described as a shimmery gold yellow. This is definitely sheer. I think it could be built up. I might try it some other point built up. It's pretty. The picture I got is not the greatest. It looks a little more, it looks sharpened, and I did not sharpen it. I don't know. I took a picture of my thumb, but it was more shiny metallic than it looks in the picture. So it is a pretty polish. Don't let the picture fool you. And then the last manicure is actually the one I'm wearing, and I didn't write it down because, yes, I did write it down. Okay. So I put this on last night, and this is from Nails Inc. I've worn this like 3 times too. This is Mani Meditation, which is right here. And I saw a site, Nails Inc. doesn't have a descriptions, which I hate. Or the one for this one, I didn't have a description. I call it a light pink cream. I found a site with a description, but it said it was a light brown, and I don't really agree with that. It looked more pink to me, especially on my skin tone. For me, on my skin tone, I would almost call it like what they call mannequin hands. It's pretty close to it looks pretty close to the skin tone, but sometimes I don't mind that. But I figured let me top it with Mooncat's Moonicorn, which is from, I don't have the collection it was from. This is a light lilac with green shimmer and micro hollow glitter. And hopefully you can see that there, the shimmer, yeah. I did take a close-up, but I have this, my cuticles are horrible, sorry. Maybe if I edit the photo, I can get out my little boo-boo here from picking at the cuticle that was dry. But you can see the green. You can't really see it here. It's more prominent in the bottle, but you can kind of see it if the light's really on it. And this is the other problem I'm having. The top coats. I used to like Sacha Vite. I still like it, but it shrinks on the tip of my fingers. This is Polished for Days, and they're quick dry top coats. Even I have Cuticulus, and I let it dry, and they're still getting marks on them. You could see. I'm getting very frustrated with these top coats. I want to pick up Out the Door, because I remember having really good luck with that one. It dried quickly and it didn't smear, unless you really ding it. Yeah, but these have a lot of marks on it, so I'm getting very frustrated with it. Anyhow, that is it for my April. Haven't decided. I picked some polishes out for May. So, yeah, I'm having a variety. I get some oranges in and some greens. I got a lot of those too, for some reason. I just go by what I feel at the time. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next video.